Welcome to React.js. This is Vivin Arana, and today we will look at multi-state hooks. In the previous class, we saw how to use the state hook. But what about multiple state hooks? Can you use more than one? The problem is you don't want to save all your state information inside one, and you can create multiple state hooks depending on how many variables you want to save. So it does support multiple variables. So let's try out on our own. In the last one, we saw how we can set the status of a user online, offline, and then save them in a variable and then kind of change it. Now, if I want to do the same thing with one more variable, I don't want to save it inside it. Let's say we'll call set user type, or let's call it user type. And for the status set user type is the method. Let's follow the conventions. And I'm going to say use state. By default, this user is an admin. I can use that and say user type and copy this and paste it here. So now we have user type admin and he's online. Another thing that I can, if I want to add one more thing, let's say this user, let's say I want to know this user's salary. How much does he make? Can say set salary and use state. Let's say that he makes $80,000 a year. So I'm going to copy this, paste it here, salary here, and say salary. So this will show me the user type, his salary, and is he online or offline, and I can make him go offline and come online. So using this button. Similarly, what if I want to give him a promotion? So I can create a button here and I'm going to call it promote user and set. So instead of set status, the function that goes with salary, set salary, can say instead of 80,000, I'm going to give him 20,000 raise. So that will, let's see it in action, and there you go. That's how it works. So it kind of automatically updates this variable because it's dependent on this particular hook. So it's more of a binding between these two. If you know what data binding is, that's how it kind of acts here. Similarly, if user type, I want to change it from admin to a regular user, we can say remove privileges for this user, and I can say set user type is his admin. I'm gonna say his user now. So if I remove privileges, change him to user, change on. So you can create multiple variables. You can create as many as you want just to keep track of and create these hooks inside here and then accordingly change it based on the function that it provides you. So this is how you can use multiple use state or multiple state variables.